Yeah, the gym stuff I'm not too knowledgeable about, so I'm always looking to learn from people about that. Yo, what's going on 1020? I hope you're all super well. Today I had something on my mind. I've woken up, well, a while ago. But last night I was thinking about it, I was like, man, I need to tell you guys on the vlog because this was something that stuck with me from last night's session. So during yesterday's session, the coach would say to the centre backs, get the ball to your playmakers. And this was something that stuck in my head because this is the first time where I've really heard that sort of direction from the coach. And I absolutely loved it because when you break down football, each position has their strengths. Now, a centre-back shouldn't be the one that is trying to create that pass in behind, although there are times for it. The midfielders are the ones who should progress up the field with the ball in order to create those chances. That's why they're playing in the midfield. They're creative players. Centre-backs are centre-backs for a reason. Strikers are strikers for a reason, and same for wingers. Now, I'm not saying, look, centre-back every time you get up find the midfield because that would just be too predictable. You need to change up your game. You need to hit a long ball into the striker so that there's more space for the midfield so that then you can play into there. But I just found it really interesting. It stuck with me. I was like, man, that's so important. If you can get your team playing into the midfield where the creative players are, if that's how your team is running, then I absolutely love that. And it was just something that stuck with me because not too often do I see the centre-backs always looking into the midfield. Sometimes they panic and look to play out wide or just play the long ball. The midfielders are the ones who should be able to deal with the pressure 1v1 and then have an easy first touch out or be able to go forward with the ball. So that was something that stuck with me and I wanted to tell you guys about it. What are your thoughts? Do you agree? Do you think you should be getting it into your ball playing midfielders? I think it's pretty simple. There's not too much to disagree about except look, some centre-backs like to play differently and then can play that long ball. I'm not saying rule it out. All I'm saying is that the emphasis and the direction from the coach, I absolutely loved it. I'm making lunch right now. I got lamb and mashed potato. Yep, I'm frying mashed potato. Now, that was an idea from this man right here. Why would you fry the mashed potato?
Bubble and squeak, mate.
Bubble and squeak. Is it Australian?
And squeak. I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Oh.
It might even be English. I'm not sure.
Oh, it might be.
Ask the viewers. Yeah. Bubble and squeak.
Is
Who
it
knows
English?
what that is?
Now, what are you having?
Salad, of course, because I'm healthy.
Oh. Well, my meal's somewhat healthy.
If you had salad, you'd probably fry it.
Yeah, probs. But yeah, no veggies on my plate. How do you feel about that, Dad? No comment. He's a bit upset about it. Well, mashed potatoes are veggie. I think I ate pretty healthy. This meal isn't probably big enough. So I'll have this and then I'll have an afternoon tea as well. Maybe some eggs or something left in the fridge. Yeah, eggs, some toast as well, possibly. But yeah, that's my lunch. 100%. I think, yeah, the gym stuff I'm not too knowledgeable about, so I'm always looking to learn from people about that. Yeah, brilliant. Mate. What a phone call that was. So, I'm not going to say his name yet. Did you know that he was ranked top 8 in the world for sprinting?
No, I didn't know that.
Apparently top 8 in the world for sprinting.
Yeah.
He's going to not only work on sprinting stuff, which I assume is style and whatever sprinters do, but obviously football related. And then on top of that, he's going to include some stuff in my gym program.
Yeah.
So that's really good. And yeah, it sounds really exciting.
I think he'll be great. You know what else? He used to be the sprint coach, I presume, for Sydney FC, because I know he's worked with Graham Arnold. And for those of you who don't know who Graham Arnold is, after the World Cup, he's going to be the Australian football coach. Correct.
And he said he's also done sessions with Premier League players. I don't know who they are. I'm sure we'll find out.
I know he's done a lot of work with rugby league players, which some of you won't know what that is, but I do.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It should be good.
Cool.
I'm super stoked about that sprinting coach. You guys will be introduced to him sometime soon. I'm not sure when, but yeah, you will be introduced to him. Also getting some sort of testing done, so hopefully I can show that. That will be interesting as well. Now, it's time for me to get 100 against the wall. I've been a little bit slack on it. Like I said, it's not a training session. It's a bit of fun, but it's also going to improve me. There's no harm in doing this. So, aiming for 100. If this takes me like less than 5 minutes, I'll aim for 150. If I get that, I don't know. Well, let's do it. Alright, change of shorts. I like to keep this casual, barefoot, jumper, but I need some sort of movement in my legs. Those shorts, I just couldn't move my legs properly. Whoops. $117. It's alright, I guess. That one took me a total of 8 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm a little disappointed that I'm only getting just over 100. I want to try and get more than 100. Oh look, that's enough for me today. I've got my 100, that's the most important thing. While I'm juggling, I'm obviously thinking about things. One thing I want to say is, if I mess up my counting, so if I go 34, 35, 36, and then I forget whether it's like 36 or 37, I always go to the lowest number just so it's like true. And then on top of that, the goal is to get 100. And like I keep saying to you guys, this could take 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Sometimes it might take 7.5 minutes. I feel like it's a little bit too easy, so I think next time we might up it to 150 because that's going to be the real challenge. But yeah, I enjoyed that, Jill. Love it. Wow, time really got away from me this afternoon, but I'm down here at my coaching session. The boys aren't here quite yet. I've set up the football tennis a little bit differently because it wasn't a dream, but I had a thought last night because I was going to play against my old PT, Dan. I don't think he's ever been in the vlogs, maybe ages ago, but we used to play it a lot longer and it was a lot more difficult for both of us. So this time I'm going to implement that with these guys because if you saw in the last clips, I think it was a little bit too easy. I haven't seen these guys train or play in 8 months, so they've definitely improved a lot over that time. So I've made it a bit bigger, but I'll explain why when they arrive. I wanted to come down a bit earlier and do a little bit of training myself. Now I'm just going to have to wait till after the session. I only want to get 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so we got the boys here. Jack, you have something you want to say?
Yeah, guy that called me out in the comments, I'm the white shirt guy. Honestly, if you want to say that stuff to me, come say it to my face.
Oh!
God damn.
Alright, just a bit of banter. But guys, we're making the football tennis a lot bigger today.
Yeah.
I want powerful shots, working on that control a bit more. Did you find last week it was a bit easier?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Too easy for me.
Yeah, so we're going to make it more difficult. Let's get to it. I'm finding with the bigger square it's much better, so we'll keep it like this. We're getting some good rallies as well. Change! Alright, so I finished the session. I got these guys holding really bright lights on me, as you can see. We're going to be working on juggling over the post. Do you guys remember when I had to do it in Plymouth days?
Yeah, is that with like the goalpost and
yeah, flicking it over.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What was it? Was it 2 touch? Yeah, 2 touch.
Yeah.
So 2 touch.
You got like 20 or something?
Or was it 3?
I believe it was 2.
I think it was 2, yes. One control and one over the bar.
Yeah, maybe it was. So we got 2 touch. I got the goal here. Let's see how many I can get. The record was 20, you reckon?
I mean, how much?
I think it was 24.
I thought it was 4 touch at Manly Oval.
I thought it was a bit more than 2.
No, actually, it was actually 4 touch before the...
Yeah, I can't.
It was 4 touch.
No, it was 3. It was 3.
Walk behind.
Yeah, it was 3 touch, I remember now.
Yeah. I can't see with this one.
Since the number 1.
Just while I'm changing my shoes out front, I want to say that was a bit disappointing. I didn't schedule my day well enough. I wanted to get that session in just before I did the session with those guys, but the time ran out and then I decided, okay, look, it's fine. I'll just do it afterwards. The lights will be on. And as soon as we finished our session, the lights went off. So I need to schedule my day better. That may mean I need to go down to the park twice. Once at like, I don't know, 10 AM, 11 AM, 1 AM, do my session, go home, and then do my actual coaching session. Because I tell you what, if I continue to do that and I miss out on individual sessions, I'm not going to improve as a player and I'm not going to reach that professional contract. Reaching that goal requires putting in work every single day with your team, by yourself, in the gym, at the park, everything. So, massive letdown today, disappointed with that. I don't want to let that happen again, but you know, I'm sure it will. I'm just going to do my best to make sure It doesn't happen often. Yeah, a little bit disappointed with that one. Actually, not a little. I'm very disappointed. Well, it's time for me to get my core workout in before I jump into the shower. I need to get back on this grind, and I find if I do it after the shower, I'm not as keen to do it. Like I always say, I like to get the hard work done, then jump in the shower, and it just feels better. I feel like I want to push myself now so that when I'm in the shower, I'm just feeling rewarded. So, core workout time. Let's just smash this one out. Well, I've gone looking for the ball and I can't find it, so we got a pillow instead. You just need to use whatever you can, whatever works. It doesn't have to be the big sand. It doesn't have to be a football. Anything that works, you gotta use it.
Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one.
Live reaction straight after the workout. I'm feeling that one. Now that you guys got to see the whole thing, I think in the last edit I did, I just showed very brief moments of the workout. That was sped up a lot. I'm not sure if you guys could see, but in that first set of the bird dog, I was shaking about everywhere. So in the second one, I was a bit more nervous to go into it. I was like, man, the first one was so poor. I don't want to be shaking around everywhere. I just want a flat bird dog, and I think the second set was a lot better than the first. Simply because when I went to do the actual rep, I was calm about it. I was focused on, okay, I need to stay flat here. I need to focus on it in order to get the best rep possible. So now that I've done that, I can happily jump in the shower. Okay, so I've made up the shake. This is what we got. 3 eggs, some mixed berries, some Greek yogurt, a little bit of ice cream, some protein powder, the choc fudge, and then some chocolate milk in there as well. Now look, you can say what you like about the ice cream and chocolate milk. You can have the best and healthiest diet in the world. Literally, I need calories. I eat so many of the right foods that I'm not fussed. I'm not gonna die from having too many sugars. I think I'm completely okay. As long as food has calories in it, then it's good for me. So really, I'm just gonna probably keep doing this. I need to add a few other things like chia seeds. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but I need to smash this down. So this one I filled to the pretty much top. We're gonna go for a bit of a taste test here. Yo, that actually tastes really good. I could probably get down 2 of these. I don't know what it is. Maybe the chocolate milk. I feel like it's more the berry flavor. The berries in that one. Oh, everything is just so much better in Australia. England, pick up your game, please. Now the other day I said I was really into MyFitnessPal and how I'm starting to log the calories in each meal that I'm having, but with this one I kind of couldn't be bothered to do it. So because I only need to do it once and then I just add that in every single day, I just figured, you know what, I'll just do it on another day. It's getting late now, so I'm going to have this and then head off to bed. Anyway, that's going to be bedtime for me. I got training tomorrow. Go out there and impress. So anyway, 10 to 20 hours sign up. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're on to your journey. I'll see you in the rest of you. Bye.
Listen.